ولقد أريناه آياتنا كلها فكذب وأبى قال أجئتنا لتخرجنا من أرضنا بسحرك يا موسى فلنأتينك بسحر.
There is one sihr that stands above all others, the most dangerous of them all. A type of sihr so powerful that even Iblis, the leader of all devils, praises the one who causes it. Do you know what it targets? It's not your wealth, it's not your health. It's something even more important. Before we dive into the video, a friendly reminder that these videos are for educational purpose and to raise awareness. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated. The Prophet ﷺ told us in an authentic hadith from Sahih Muslim about something frightening. Iblis sits on his throne over the water and sends his army to spread evil. At the end of the day, they report back. One says, I made him lie. Iblis says nothing. Another says, I made her argue with her parents. Still nothing. Then one says, I didn't leave him until I separated him from his wife. Iblis smiles and says, you have done well. This shows us the most beloved act to Shaytan, the breaking of marriage. Do you know why Shaytan loves this so much? Because when a marriage breaks, it doesn't just affect two people. It destroys an entire family. Children suffer, hearts are shattered, trust is broken. A husband and wife who once stood together as a shield against sins are now separated, making it easier for Shaytan to lead them into haram. And more than that, marriage is the foundation of society. When homes are broken, the whole community weakens. Now this is why Shaytan celebrates more than any other sin. Because one broken marriage can lead to a chain of other sins, despair, anger, zina, hatred, even leaving the faith. And that's why this is great victory. Allah warns us in the Qur'an. They learn from them that by which they cause separation between a man and his wife. And most of the time, this evil comes from a jealous person. People who can't stand your happiness. Sometimes, even friends or relatives who pretend to care. But deep down, they want to destroy your marriage. Now, this is how sihr is done to destroy marriages. Now, this here are newly wedded couples you see here. These are their photos taken during their wedding day. Photos that were supposed to capture happy memories of love and celebration. But look closely, something is very disturbing about these pictures. On these photos, you can see strange writings. These writings are not just random marks. They have been done intentionally by magicians for sihr. They write on a specific part of the photo, for example, the eyes, so that the husband and the wife start seeing each other as ugly or disgusting. Sometimes they write it on the heart to make them hate each other or lose interest completely. Only Allah knows best what their full intentions are. But their goal is usually to destroy the marriage and create hatred between the couple. And here's the scary part. These people actually come to your wedding pretending to celebrate with you. They smile, dance, laugh, and act like your friends or relative. But deep down, they have an evil intention to collect something from you for sihr. It could be your photo, clothes, or even a part of your body like hair. Now let me show you some shocking examples. In this first video, look carefully at the woman behind the bride. At first glance, you might think she's just dancing and celebrating like everyone else. But pause for a moment and focus on her hands. Do you see that? She's rotating something in her hand, slowly, carefully, almost like she's reciting something over the couples. This is not a normal dance move. This is how some magicians and those involved in sihr disguise their actions in public gatherings. They act like they're having fun, but in reality, they are performing something dangerous. Now watch what happens next. A man nearby notices her strange movement. He doesn't waste a second. He rushes straight to her and stops her immediately before she can continue. That quick action may have saved the bride from something harmful. Now in this other video I shared earlier, pay attention to another woman dancing behind the bride. Look closely. She's holding a brush in her hand. Because her goal is not to fix the bride's hair. Her goal is to take some strands of the bride hair. Now just imagine this. While everyone thinks she's helping the bride look good, she's actually trying to steal hair from her head. And later, that hair can be used for sihr, which could destroy the bride's happiness and health. Sometimes they don't even hide what they're doing. They do it boldly, right in front of you during the wedding, pretending everything is normal. And most people have no idea what's really happening. This other case involved a couple who had just gotten married. After the ceremony, they were escorted to their new home full of excitement and dreams for the future. But someone at that wedding had a different plan. This person targeted the bride's shoe because the bride had been dancing all day and her shoe absorbed her sweat and her DNA. Perfect for sihr. That person secretly took the shoe, performed sihr using it, and buried it in a dark place. Not long after, the bride suddenly fell seriously ill. Her health started deteriorating, and no medicine seemed to help. Finally, the family took her for a ruqya, and what the sheikh discovered will shock you. The bride's shoe was buried in a cemetery along with the couple's wedding photo. On the photo, there were strange writings and symbols all over their faces and hearts. Spells meant to break their love and destroy their marriage. This case shows how something as simple as a shoe can become a tool for destruction. Sihr often uses personal items like shoe, clothes, or hair because they carry the victim's essence. When buried with spells and symbols, these objects become weapons that attack the person's health, mind, and marriage. Now the worst part is the people pretending to gift you after your wedding. They come smiling, carrying furniture, clothes, or other expensive items. But in reality, those gifts are meant to harm you. Inside them, sihr can be hidden, curses that destroy your happiness and make your home full of pain instead of peace. This case was even worse. This couple started feeling uneasy and sick shortly after their wedding. At first, they thought it was just stress or tiredness. But then, things got strange. They began having nightmares, feeling constant fear, and arguing for no reason. When the family finally called a sheikh to perform ruqyah, something unbelievable was discovered. A mattress gifted to them on their wedding day had sihr hidden inside it. The sheikh tore the mattress open, and when they did, inside the layers, they found horrifying items, knots, and strange objects and writings, things used for black magic.
بالقلوب والأجساد اللهم ابطل سحر التفريق بين الزوجين بالقلوب والأجساد اللهم ابطل سحر التفريق بين الزوجين بالقلوب والأجساد اللهم اشرح صدورهم وأزل همومهم ويسر أمورهم اللهم اهد قلوبهم اللهم يسر أمورهم اللهم ارفع البلاء وأتم الشفاء اللهم واجعلهم في حسن حصين من كل عين ونظرة وسحر وحسد وشيطان رجيم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم هذا دعاؤنا فاستجب لنا يا إلهنا.
Subhanallah. So why is marriage targeted so much? Because marriage is one of the greatest blessings from Allah. It brings peace, love, and mercy between two people. And Shaytan and his followers hate this blessing. Their biggest mission is to break it. Allah warned us clearly in the Qur'an, and they learned from them that by which they cause separation between a man and his wife, but they do not harm anyone through it except by Allah's permission. This is the reality. People use sihr to destroy marriages, to plant hatred where there was once love, to turn a home of peace into a battlefield. And all of this just because of jealousy, envy, and pure evil. One broken marriage doesn't just affect two people. It breaks families, destroys children's happiness, and weakens society. That's why sihr targeting marriage is one of the most dangerous and most loved by Shaytan. So how to protect yourself from this? Be very careful who you invite to your wedding and your home after marriage. Not everyone who smiles at you is happy for you. Be careful with your photos. Don't give your wedding pictures to just anyone. Avoid oversharing on social media. Be careful with the gift you accept. If possible, check them before using them. Finally, read these du'as for protection against sihr, envy, and evil eye. Number 1, Ayatul Kursi after every prayer. Number 2, Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, and Surah Al-Nas 3 times every morning and evening. Say Bismillah when wearing clothes. eating, or doing anything. Then make this dua often. Bismillah alladhi la yadurru ma ismi shay'un fil ardi wala fis samai wa huwa sami'ul alim. In conclusion, marriage is a blessing, but also a trust. Protect it. Not everyone who smiles at you wants good for you. Be careful who you trust, who you invite, and what you accept. Most important, always seek Allah's protection, because He is the only true protector. May Allah protect all marriages from sihr, evil eye, and envy. May Allah guide us all. May Allah protect us all from evil people, evil eyes, and jealousy. May Allah safeguard us all from any hidden dangers. Stay informed and protected from sihr. Until the next video, may you gain knowledge and awareness from our channel. If you have more or similar videos you'd like me to explain or react to, feel free to send them my way. It's all about to warn and raise awareness. Until the next video, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.